In this video we're going to cover the equipment required to go over the exercises that we're going to cover. The exercises are great to help you learn how to use the knife, get the knife ready to be used, and also just to have some good exercise and good workouts. First of all, the equipment that you're going to need. You're going to need a tennis ball attached to a rope that you can hang from the ceiling. All you do is put a slice with your knife in the tennis ball, tie a knot in the rope, shove it in that hole. Great, makes for a great target, and we'll show you how to use this later. Next, you're going to want to have the knife that you're going to use to get to the ready. This is the knife that you would carry, and some tape to be able to tape the blade and make it safe to practice with. Where I live, you can carry a knife as a tool. If you're going to carry a knife for self-defense, you have to have a special permit. But anyway, this is the knife that I'm going to use. I'm going to tape this blade. And the last tool or item you're going to want is a training knife, and we'll use this later as well. You want to take your tape and your blade, place the tape evenly on the edge. Since this one has a curve to it, I'm going to make it curve, and then you fold it over. And there it is. Now it's not going to cut me, but it doesn't ruin the functionality. Okay, this exercise is to get your knife to the ready as quickly as possible, but safely, over and over again. So you're in a situation, get the knife ready as soon as possible. Now I also want you to get to a stance when you're ready. Do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. Again. Go. Okay? However it works for you, whatever you've decided is the best way for you to carry it, if it's a folding knife or if it's a sheath knife, practice it over and over again. I also want you to practice in a chair how to get your knife to the ready as quickly as possible. Same thing. Quickly as possible to the ready. Knife to the ready, with your back against the wall, is the next exercise. Go ahead and lean up against the wall. It's effective because my elbows are going to hit the wall as I reach for my knife. So turn sideways, my body's up against the wall. I've got to grab that knife quickly and effectively from this position. Do it again. And again. Try the other side. Same thing, up against the wall. This way it's a lot easier because for me, I'm right-handed. It's right there. Grab and out. Okay. Now on this side, I may have to create some space. Create some space so that I can get to that knife, to the ready, and then change my position, change my stance. Okay? Same thing with coming through a door. you don't practice it, you're not going to do it. So practice it. You're coming through a door, and there's someone there. I have objects on both sides of me. It makes it more difficult. But I still got to be able to get that knife out to the ready quickly and effectively. Practice over and over again. Okay? Even from the ground, you want to be able to get that knife out quickly and effectively. If needed. Obviously, I wouldn't pull it out if someone was already on top of me. I would deal with the situation first before I went for my knife. But you want to practice from this position so that if you were ever in that situation, your mind will know that you can get it out. Get out the knife. Do it from this position multiple times. Multiple times from every position. Do about 30 seconds to a minute in every position. In our knife training, our knife exercises, we're going to cover two basic stances. The first stance is more of a fighting stance where I turn completely sideways. Turning completely sideways makes me a smaller target. The problem with this stance when we're using hand movements is it limits my back hand for any kind of defensive mechanism. I'm very limited. Now turning into a more of a boxing or MMA type stance, you have a little more movement with both hands. This is the stance we're going to do most of our exercises in. But I want you to be able to do every exercise we do, every technique we do from any stance, any position. We're going to, you want to be able to do it from any stance. Okay, from this position, first thing we're going to do is a simple lunge. To lunge forward, I only move my front leg. Only that front leg moves. The back leg stays in its position. I'm mostly on the balls of my feet, and I lunge forward. This covers a short period, a small distance, quickly. Front foot moves first. Okay, I can slash, punch with the blade, or a jab. Okay, we're going to do it from this stance. The next thing we're going to do is how to move. Okay, moving forward, backwards, and side to side. You're still going to lead with that front leg. Immediately the back leg follows. Same with going back. Moving back, we're the opposite. Back leg leads, front leg follows. Quick movements. Okay, we're going to the sides, it's the same thing. Whichever leg is closest to the direction you're going, that's the one that leads first. Going back, leads first. Okay. The exception to the rule is when I'm making a circle. When I'm circling someone, I'm going to face this way so you can see it. My back leg will move first, and I'll circle. Okay, I'm not crossing my legs to the side because at this point I'm off balance, easily could be attacked, and I can't recover as quickly. But when I circle with it, I'm changing my position. I'm still keeping my feet in the same stance, but I'm just changing my direction slightly as I circle around my opponent. Okay? So again, forward, back, to the side, other side, circle, circle. Okay? Next thing you're going to do is get your tape out. You're going to make a line on the floor. The first exercise we're going to do, utilizing the line, is make sure we keep one foot on this side of the line and one foot on this side of the line as we progress forward and backwards. And then we can also use the line to go sideways. Okay? Starting on this side of the line. Going forward across. Hands are up. Going across the line. And shoot forward. Staying on the balls of your feet. Shoot forward with that front leg, back leg follows. Okay, make it a nice rhythm. All right, going back. Make a nice rhythm, shoot. Shoot it forward. Okay, doing it sideways. Just make sure that my legs do not cross that line. The next exercise we're going to do to utilize the line is to shoot across the line. Both feet are going to make it on the other side of the line as I shoot across it. I'm going to shoot across it and then shoot back. Go forward, shoot across it, go forward, shoot back, go forward. Okay. Both legs start on one side of the line. Shoot across. Make sure both feet come across the line. Here, so this is distance. I'm creating distance with this shoot. Shoot. Go forward. Shoot back. Go forward. Shoot. With our next exercise, I want you to create a box on the floor. We're going to use the same technique we were doing, but this gives us that transition from going forward to then going sideways, then going backwards, and then going sideways, forward, sideways, back, sideways. Use any tape, put a square on the floor. Doesn't have to be perfect. Facing front. Slowly rock forward. Once that front foot crosses the line, start going sideways. Back and forth. Back and forth. And go backwards. Once that foot crosses the line, go sideways. And then go forward. And then sideways. Backwards. And sideways. Forward. Okay, now make bigger steps. Go faster, change up the speed. Utilizing the same box, we can do footwork to make a circle around the box. Going the other way. Practicing with the tennis ball, with the hanging ball. I would prefer you to do every technique with both hand positions. The upright hand position as well as the reverse hand position or the down hand position. So that you can use the knife in both of those positions. Now here we have a stationary ball. We're going to practice jabs. We're going to practice cuts both ways. Also do it while the ball is swinging. Cut, 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 jab. The other exercise is while the ball is swinging, move out of the way, and back, move out, and back, move, and back. Have someone else swing it at you, or throw a ball at you. Do each one of these exercises for 1 minute.